Hello, hello, and welcome to Boneraiser Minions. Um, Today I'm going to be going through a little guide on this cool little game that I've been playing. Um, we'll go through some of the basic stuff here in the hub area, and then I will try and play through and beat the main boss. I guess it's kind of like an arcade style, so you get to the end of the waves of enemies and you have a main boss guy. But there are a couple different modes that you can play once you get further in, and we can look at these now. So there's necrotic skirmishes, which is just like it's similar to the main mode. And of course you're just playing for like high score in that mode. This is the card game. There's a card game built into it. I have not played that much. Well, actually, I haven't played that at all yet. So this is still I played this game for about 10 hours. So as I learn more, I may come back and do an updated version once I get some more time with it. But we also have the Castle Conquest, which is a cool mode. It lets you, go on this journey here, and you get to go through kind of like each wave is kind of like a level almost. And then I guess as you get closer, you'll get to the castle. I haven't beat that. I'm like halfway through on that one. But yeah, we're gonna focus on the main portion of the game where you start. Because when you start, you won't have all these things here. You start with the little store. There's an online leaderboard. And you got the store, and there's a couple things in here, which at first I was confused when I started playing, because I couldn't figure out how to attack. I didn't know what to upgrade or what any of these things meant. But we'll take a look at this. Class heritage, we can start there. When you get to playing, you will eventually pick up these little they're like skull things. You can see, and on the left side there I have 14 of these, which this guy is upgraded fully, so I can't use the skulls in here. But each one of these will as you upgrade it, it gives you different abilities. That your character, they're passives basically they're active the whole time when you're playing. So you upgrade that tree per character as you're going along. Get the bone raised lore, which this is very useful stuff. This is basically all your upgrades for your character. Being able to dash, being able to pick up stuff from further away, picking up the loot, that's very useful. These two are probably the first two you're going to want to upgrade as soon as possible. So come in here between rounds and spend that gold. Heroic Force is something you'll want to not really worry about until later on. As you can see, I haven't upgraded that fully yet. Basically, this makes your enemies more strong. And that gets your score higher as you play. So if you're trying to go for the biggest score, you want to get on that online leaderboard, this is where you want to increase the challenge for yourself by spending that coin here. Okay, so that's the shop area. So basically you start here. You've got this as well that you can look at. This is just the evolution of it's like a cool little chart of the different minions that work for you. Because as you're playing, basically when you start, you don't attack. Like you're not button mashing or anything in this game. You actually have minions that will do all of that for you. You're just in a bullet hell, and you're just trying to avoid damage while they do their thing. you do get fun little outfits. You can get some different hats and stuff, make you look silly or whatever. You have some fun here with this. Start out as Santa Claus or whatever. Get a chicken head, get a flame head, whatever. Get some cloaks. You can also change the color scheme in the crypt, which is cool. In the center here is the coffin, and that'll let you choose the different character. Basically, you'll start off with the deprived wretch at first, and that'll be your main character until you unlock more. It seems like each one is got different different improvements, different qualities that make it better than the last, or just different. So as you unlock those, you can decide what you're gonna be best. And it seems like, because I went through and I beat the king guy, Gigald or something. Yeah, King Gigald, or and you that unlocks New Game Plus, and I think I did it on, it was this guy maybe. Yeah, it was on this one. So I have the crown up here. You can see that's the king's crown, and that'll let me play in the New Game Plus. So I think that's per character. So you could be on a new game regular, which I am on the deprived wretch, which we're gonna play through here in a second with him and try to take down the king. But I've already done that. So if I went on the leech necromancer, if I went in to play with him, then I'd be on a New Game Plus run, I believe. But besides that, let's go back to the wretch and let's jump into the game. Merchants that'll come up at the beginning of the game, and then you'll have the choice to buy certain items from them. There are a lot of different items, a lot of choices you make as you're playing. So just keep an eye as you're playing to see, like, oh, is this going to be something that's going to help me as much as, like, some of them do say, like, let's see, yeah, this has it helps. All damage inflicted on human minis is boosted by 10%, but the trade-off is going to be beast monsters are going to take, 5% less damage. So there are trade-offs on some of these items, so you have to pay attention to that as you're going through. We're going to go with some lightning, and we'll buy that. You can buy, and you can also, you can just, like, tell it to, like you don't want to see that item again, basically. I'm gonna get this. And let's get the scope sight. And next there's another guy that's gonna come up and he wants me to see if I wanna get one of these guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and get that. The different minions you have, so as you upgrade stuff, you'll be able to start off with more and more minions. The color scheme of it, you have the green minions start off, then you get like a grayish one that's a little bit stronger, and then the purple ones are the strongest. So another part, you have these relics. There are other like passive things that'll happen as they're equipped to you. That'll gain 1+1 max health for every 40 bones. Yep. So we'll take that. That's a really good one. And as you see, like, basically, I'm just gonna avoid. Okay, here we've got an option. So you can see the green, and up at the top, I have a gray option. So that would actually upgrade the minion instead of giving me a new minion. So if I choose the option to take one of these green guys, that's gonna actually give me a whole nother minion on the field. If you go with a gray one, you won't get that extra body on the field, but the one you currently have will be stronger. So that can be good. But in the beginning, I would try and just get as many bodies on the field as possible. You want to get a lot of rangers, you want to get the magicians. So try to shoot for that in the early rounds. Some of these, they require a combination of the two. And that could be a good option sometimes because they are going to be significantly more powerful than the two that were combined. So that can be a good option. That's a good trade-off. I'm gonna actually take the Meldrace Snipe Pistoler for now because I don't like the Volt Oiler as much. I don't think he's that useful. Probably some of the most useful ones are gonna be the Weirdo Warlock, the Jinx Witch, the eye-popping Archer. And you'll notice as you're playing for the first couple times, your graveyard's going to be a little more empty, because as you play you can unlock the ability to set traps on the graves and put different items there. So for instance, I have 2 statues on either side of the graveyard that actually give me +1 occult health every so often as I stand near them. So you'll see those activate, and then I'll get the extra health underneath my normal health. So that builds up over time. Look at our choices here. Giant Mage is a good option. This is a good time to actually we can like take a look at the seal, banish, and reroll option that you see on the side. As you get your upgrades and stuff, they will give you these different options to seal, banish, or reroll. Okay, so seal will be what I'm going to do here is the next time I get offered the chance to bone raise a minion, I would like to have the Archer, because I'm actually going to go ahead and get the Mage now. So what I'll do is I'll seal him, I'll hold into the sealment of invocation, and it'll be offered again at the next opportunity. So the next time I have the option to bone raise, which is when you get the bones collected up to 100%, you get the option to bone raise, then we'll have the option to take the Eye Popper Archer. But this time I'm actually going to get the Giant Mage because he's very effective. And you can see, here's the tower I was talking about earlier. And see, that's happening so quick, you get the option here. So we'll go ahead and take, yeah, we want that Eye Popper Archer, and I also want to get the Jinx Witch because she is so useful. The hexes that she throws down let you, they slow down the minions, they slow down the enemies, and they, increase the damage they take. So I do actually want to see her on the next one, so I'm going to seal her as well. And banish and reroll, they're basically, exactly what they sound like. If I don't want to see, yeah, like I never use this guy, so let's banish him. So, cool, and we'll take our Eye Popper. And just for fun, we could see, let's see a reroll. I never use reroll. But let's see, what if I, on this guy, let's be, oh yeah, it rerolled all of them. Oh wow, that sucks. So, we learned something there. If you press reroll, it's not going to reroll one option, it will actually reroll a whole list of options that you have. So, the best one on here, let's banish this guy because he sucks. And take the Jinx Witch. You'll see I also have these graves up here. If I pop that open, sometimes they will have another minion in them, sometimes they won't have anything. So that's a good one of those grave traps to get out there. The Witch is really good to just go ahead and get her upgraded fully as fast as you can, because her area of effect is going to be so wide that you really want to get her up to the purple level. So now we have the option to choose a corrupted relic. Skelly Key, awesome. That's awesome because the chest will pop out. And you'll get you have to stand by the chest for a few seconds before it opens for you. So the Skelly Key is awesome because you can just run up, and it's it'll last the whole wave. So the whole time you're playing, if you have this, then you can run up to any chest and it instantly unlocks. So that's super useful. So he says there's a treasure chest somewhere. Let's go over here, and yeah, see, it's going to open right up for us. Flesh cube is a really good one, so we'll use flesh cube here. It just kind of pushes back enemies and stuff. Okay, yeah, we're going to take the witch all the way up. That's excellent. And yeah, this is a good game to have. You know, if you're like playing a hard, like a serious game that you're focused on, you got that new Dragon's Dogma or something, you want something just to like chill out, this is a good one. I would say also the music in game is really fun, just cool little tracks. So, and they really fit the whole aesthetic of the game, so they're good. But this is definitely a good game if you want to listen to some, you want to get some metal going, you want to get some crazy EDM going or something, and just lock in. This is a good one to play. So you see this one at the top is Bone Fuse Behemoth Borrower. Yeah, so these guys kind of just like over time you get these extra minions that just kind of pop up. When you're starting the game, you'll notice that you literally only have one of those. I think is what you start with, just one, and over time they'll just show up basically to help you out, and then you get the chance to combine them into a stronger minion for yourself. They're okay. Some of the abilities of these other ones are much better. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take the Unholy Monk because that's just good to have around. Gonna reduce my damage by 20%, so I'll keep him around. There we go, yeah. This is awesome. So when you get the chance to summon the demonic witch, that's really where you're trying to get her up to. Is that's yeah, I was wrong earlier. So you need that demonic witch. You'll see the area of her hexes, which are those lighted purple patches that show up on the field. That's her whole area of effect, and that's really good. Let's get that chest. You see it just pops right open because I have that key. Wrestling diaper, money bag. Yeah, I'll just take money bag. Whatever. And you want to be careful not to run ahead too far of your guys, because you can't attack. There's no attacking. If you've unlocked the dash, you do have the chance by pressing, like, you know, if you're using a controller, you can press a button to do a little dash out of the way. But other than that, if you're just starting, you're not going to be able to attack anything directly. You do get spells eventually, and you can use those, but their effects are kind of, you know, they're not going to be direct either. You can't really aim or target those. They just happen usually to the field. Like, you can get boulders to drop, you can get pumpkins to fall from the sky, things like that. But nothing you can directly target, like a certain enemy in front of you. This guy here, he's showing up. It's one of the upgrades. You can get a traveler to come sell, you know, offer you wares in the middle of the fight. So, let's see. He is offering. What are you offering? Miserable Wretch? Wretch. Lost Maiden? I don't know. Just got a little lost out there looking for berries to feed my ailing sisters. But hungrily, you're hungrily at the ultimatum. Kill the Lost Maiden. Let her go. I'll remain maidenless. Okay. Elden Ring reference. Okay. Let's get Pumpkin Bro. The Wormus guys are pretty cool. Carrot, like pumpkin dragons or something. I don't know what they're supposed to be. Oh, okay, we unlocked a new hat. That'll happen randomly. If you're looking at the display here, you can see I have my health on the farthest left. We can see the spells on the farthest left. Next to that, we have health, and then occult health is underneath it. So that's building up from those pillars. Next to that is at 90%. That's the bones. That is as that builds up, that allows you to bone raise. Next to that is the time you've been playing, and then on the furthest right you have your score. And you see, as we're going, I have a lot of different enemies unlocked. That's what one of the options, the heroic forces in the shop was. But as you're just starting to play, you'll probably just see like the human enemies, basically. Let's get some more. He's got some good ones here. Great health, another cube. What do I want? Get more lightning. Okay, I got another flesh cube too. Let's get. Yeah, let's raise up the scalp. Boom, the ranger. Bestow. Honestly, I don't know what that does, but I do it. It's giving one of those flaming skulls to that pillar. I don't know what for what reason or anything, but I'm gonna seal that because I want that next time. But let me get the. Let's get another archer going. These things are about to get crazy on the field. Let's get that going. Creamy trifle. Let's get the chests. Let's see, yeah, that's good. These bones. Blue candle's good. Blue candle's good. It shoots out just like little flames, projectile flames. It'll help you out. Oh, there are some mimic chests, and they, if you're not paying attention and you stand there, you're waiting for it to unlock, you'll get damaged. Could die to it, if you're not paying attention. So watch out for that. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Yes, let's get Monk Bone Bolster. Yeah, so I used a spell there. Which we just unlocked, that was basically gave me a group of zombies, and then they attack the enemies, which in turn creates more zombies for a short period of time. That's a good one. Keep an eye out for that. This Nobleman Lure, that's just a weird one where you can basically lure a wizard to come fight you, but you get more points if you fight things like that. I would skip that. That's a good one. Yeah, okay. And yeah, let's get another archer. Yeah, let's get some traps going. Longest bones, why not? Okay, now we're at a first mini boss. Okay, this guy, not too bad, but he does have these maces, and you might not be fast enough to outrun it, so don't be afraid to get closer to him. Okay, my guy's got him. Good deal. Some good drops over here, okay. Yeah, let's do that. And then I'm gonna hang out by these pillars and try to get some more of that occult health built up. And basically I'll just try and hang out and go between these two pillars and collect whatever bones and gems I can. Now, at a certain point you get enough guys on the field, you do want to start upgrading. So yeah, I've got a couple of these. Let me upgrade one just to get some more damage. Got a lot of bodies on the field, so I can start to upgrade some of them. You see how big that area of damage from the Jinx Witch is now? Instead of just one X at a time, she's actually got like 6 or 7 going on, so greatly increased. Oh, just. Okay, good. Soothing Asuna is really good. Slowly healed over time and protected from poison. I mean, Awesome. And let's actually get a giant archer because they're those end, you know, they're good for the mini bosses. So and sometimes you'll see these arrows raining down. Those aren't yours, so they will hurt you. So it's another sign that, you know, things are starting to heat up. If you see those crazy spells being released, the mushroom guys that charge the field, they, once you kill them, they actually release a little explosive blast. And yeah, let's upgrade him to the demonic level. Summons demons, boosts aim and attack by 50%. That's pretty good. 50%. Yeah, let's do that. Where? Big pumpkin bro. Now we've got quite a crew of guys out here, so see the enemies right now are slimes, and they usually turn into gems instead of bones. So let me see. I don't know if that actually adds to your bone count. I think that just goes right to your score. Did get a spell that said it would turn nearby meanies into minions, so I do want to get a chance to use that. Sounds pretty cool. Let's get a giant and summoner. Sounds pretty good. Okay. It's getting crazy out here. There is an option you can turn on like outlines for enemies or for yourself if that helps you keep track of your player on the field. I haven't tried it. It doesn't really matter to me. I can keep track of them just fine for now. So maybe eventually I'll try it out. But that is an option for some, you know, that helps you. Some gem pickups there. Because there is a lot. There can be just an overwhelming amount of stuff on the field. But I would just stay, you know, the best you can. Try to stay within your group of minions. As long as they're surrounding you, it's going to be a lot harder for you to get damage. To be damaged, you know, lose any health. So, let's get this guy ranked up. Especially as you upgrade your minions, it's going to be harder and harder if they get those area effects. Then you'll be even more well protected. You got to kind of change how you think about things, because as you're playing, it's kind of like a defensive thinking, even though you want to play it offensively. you're really just trying to save your own skin. The minion box. Still got good loot, but you don't want to hang out next to it for too long. You see, you do want to, like, you move faster than your minions, so you got to be careful of that you don't stray too far ahead. So they're your protection. But it can be tricky. Now it's starting to get tricky because I want to move. You want to move where the bones are, but that can be where also the enemies are spawning. So you have to balance where you want to go and where you can actually move. Wanted poster, yeah. Let's get some more guys on the field. That's fine. Whatever. Fungus gems. So these graves can actually help you too if you can hide within them. You know, kind of use them to block off a little bit of damage, but yeah, I really need to focus on upgrading my guys coming up. So because we're starting to, the quality of our enemies is starting to go up as well. They're upgrading all the time, as you notice. They started out as basically just like, I don't know, just stupid little peasants, and now they have armor, they have javelins and all kinds of different weapons to try and take me down, so they are upgrading as like you are, so. Okay, let's take one of these guys, let's see what we get. This wolf guy, he's kind of like the easiest one other than the wolves. He does call he calls for backup, but you see, like, I took him down already. Pretty easy. You just gotta avoid his slashes and be fine. Sure, take that. Take another candle. Yeah, good deal. Okay, we got a couple candles going. Got a couple flesh cubes, so that's another good, just like ring of protection. You see, you kind of gotta guide your minions where you're going. Don't run ahead of them too far, because you'll lose health if you're not careful. Sure. Do that trade. There's kind of like a couple different classes of these minions. There's like the Meldus ones, demonic. Then you have the different. Ooh, what's happening there? And that looks like it's going to fuse two of the Meldus guys together. Oh, what do we got here? Meldray's Mighty Mucusus. Spread Meldrot that explodes meanies upon death. Sounds cool. Rock and roll. And, got the chest. Okay, yeah, this guy's pretty good. This guy's really good too. But I've never seen this guy. He looks like a shark or something. Say, you know, as you're playing, you're gonna have a lot of question marks because you haven't unlocked things. So the first time you choose it, the next time you come back, you'll have the information about it revealed. So I like to just go ahead and hit all the question marks so you can see what everything does. You know, as you're doing those early rounds, just click whatever. So what did this guy do? Smashes a massive fist of purest. Okay, madness. All right, cool. I have no idea how to say the other word. And occult potions really good. I'm gonna take that. Take will tart. Yep, take that too. Boost the healing. Okay, that guy is huge. Oh my god, he's massive. That's probably one of the one of the biggest minions I've summoned, I think. Now they've got wizards on the outside of the walls just shooting, you know, energy balls at us, so awesome. You have to dodge those. The things from the outside will come and try and hurt you, so you have to be mindful of that, and the enemies coming after you. So be careful of that. Half donors. Yeah, this guy's good. Let's get that going. There's that dragon thing I was talking about earlier. Let's get this guy. He's crazy. Let's get that. Boost my health regeneration up even more. See, and I'm just hugging my troops. I just stay with my troops as much as possible. Let's get another. Let's go for another zombie, bro. That'll be good. So now we got some very powerful minions helping us, and we've got a lot of just additional bodies on the field too, so just stay within, like, your guy's fire that he's shooting here. That's not going to damage you, so you could just stay in this, you know, stay in his attacks. They're going to damage the enemies, but not you, so you want to stay in that as much as possible. Get some more wyverns. Ooh, I've never seen these enemies before. They look kind of cool. Oh. Another warlock. You want to avoid those. If you get in a tight spot, use your spells. Don't forget you have them. Just go ahead and try and get those guys out there. Try and build up that occult health while you can if you have those guys set down. I'm trying to guide my minions up here so I can get to the chest. Now I need to take them back so we can get closer to... Ooh, raise big. Yeah, let's do that. Then let's try and bring our guys back down to where the occult towers are. Easier said than done, but shoot for so we can get Cyclops arrived. And as you get to... I think I've noticed that at 250,000 $250,000 points, you will get the chance to fight King Gigald or whatever his name is. Another obscure guy's pretty good. Get him in the mix. So we are approaching that. Another pro tip, don't forget to blink. Get the chance. Eyes will get dry as you play this game, so. Another fun fact I also learned, you can, if you use a lot of Visine, no, that doesn't actually, your eyes moisturized. They have a different thing you're supposed to use for that. I moisturizing drops. So if you ever wonder why you've used Visine, if you ever used Visine in the past and your eyes felt dry afterward, it's because they're still dry. That's not what Visine's for. Bottled Fairy is really good. Fully heals you and gives you some invincibility frames, so if you do drop all the way down, lose all your health, you'll get basically another chance. So very important to pick that up if you get a chance. I'm just trying to hang out, just hug my troops here. There we go, big chest. Magic chest. Okay, King Gigald is ready to fight, so here's the guy. This is the main guy. So might as well just, if you get the chance to upgrade again, just get a stronger guy. Because it doesn't really matter after this, unless you want to keep playing and do, you know, New Game Plus or something. But keep your guys close to him, get them attacking, avoid his attacks. If you look on the bottom right, you can see his health gauge, and right now he's under halfway, so we're doing good. And he does have a second stage. Head about to fly off. Yep, just like lift off. Here we go. He'll come straight at you, so watch out. Don't let him get you. All that kind of stuff. And go. Get a chance to practice that dodge. There he goes. And that's it. I mean, that's a good start. That's a great start. And if you get that far, you've probably put a few hours into Boneraiser Minions. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, you know, consider giving it a like and you know, maybe subscribe to the channel. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.